We're here with head coach and general manager of the Green Bay Gamblers, Pat Michaelis. The Green Bay Gamblers grabbed 3 out of 4 points this past weekend at the Resch Center in a weekend series with the Fargo Force. First, let's talk about Friday night's game. Came out with a big first period, ultimately held off Fargo with the 4-1 victory. Your thoughts on Friday night's game?
Well, it was one of our best defensive efforts. I mean, we really limited their chances, and we played with a great amount of pace, which we needed to do against that team, and spent more time in the offensive zone than we had to defend. So it was a good, well-rounded game, and Adam made some stops when he needed to, but for the most part, we played a very, very sound game.
Mark Michaelis with a goal on Friday night. He's come on as of late, 16 points in his last 10 games. His development, you can see it throughout this year, including last year, but he's a guy that you're going to lean on coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, there was times during the first half of the year where I think he was getting frustrated with his own game, but I mean, we knew how good of a player he was, and he's starting to reap the benefits of that, and their line's been very good with Gruber and Maroney, and just night in, night out, you expect a lot of consistency out of that group.
And Adam Huska on Friday night made some big saves to help you guys out. You guys jump out to that 3-0 victory, 4-1 the final, but Fargo put on some pressure late in that game.
They did. They had a very good third period and found ways to get pucks in net, created some second chances. But, Adam, that's that calming influence back there. He just doesn't get rattled by much and played a very sound game for us. Saturday
night, a tough shootout loss. You look at that game, and I thought Fargo Force did a great job of slowing down the transition for you guys. You guys are a speed-type team. They did a great job to clog the neutral zone.
Well, I think a lot of it had to do with their forecheck. It just seemed like we weren't getting out of our own zone as quickly as we had the night before, and so that kind of slowed us down. And when we were getting our rushes, we were only having 2 guys involved rather than 3 and 4, which we love to do. And so credit to them. They played a very sound game and took advantage of some of the opportunities we gave them.
And then it really came down to 2 uncharacteristic turnovers on your power play. You guys haven't given up a shorthanded goal all season, and they are a very aggressive team. They're a team that scores a lot of shorthanded goals, just a couple bad bounces.
Well, great penalty kill by them. I mean, they skate very well. They clogged up the middle of the ice, which we were better against the night before. And it was a bad turnover on the first one. Credit to them for forcing us into it. And then the second one I thought was just a very fortunate bounce for them, that they had a player that skated into another breakaway, but you're going to have those go your way as well. So, but their pressure is what led to both those situations.
3 out of 4 points this past week, and looking ahead to this upcoming weekend, you guys are still in a good spot. There's a log jam in the Eastern Conference right now.
Well, I mean, we're going on the road to play one of those opponents we're logged up with. So, I mean, we need to change our mentality a little bit. The road mentality is different. We've been fortunate enough to have a comfortable schedule here at the Resch and playing against teams that we needed to be good against and did a nice job, but now we're going on the road and those points are extra hard to earn.
I appreciate your time and good luck this weekend. Thanks,
All right,
Pat.
looking forward to it.